Boleyn suffered a series of miscarriages. Tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, and was ultimately unable to produce a male heir for the king. The king started to get restless and wanted out of the marriage. Coincident with this, he had fallen in love with one of Anne Boleyn's ladies in waiting. But what to do? I mean, the king has been advised that another divorce would be unpalatable, that the crowd wouldn't like it. I mean, forget what God would want, forget the vows you took. Let's just worry about what everyone will say. That's exactly what's going on in the court. So, because a divorce would be unpalatable, rumors begin to circulate within the king's court that this last miscarriage was not fathered by Henry. Word begins to circulate that the queen has had dalliances, late-night rendezvous with some servants, that there have been comings and goings from the queen's chambers. These rumors fester like a swamp and eventually take form, and eventually it becomes believable, and people then and Anne Boleyn was guilty of a lot of stuff. But as far as we can tell from history, she was not guilty of having cheated on the king. This was fictitious. But she was brought up on charges of adultery. And guess what the penalty is? Apparently, committing adultery on the king was also treason. She knew better than to speak out. She knew what would happen to her family and her child if she made a fuss. She hoped someone would speak in her defense, but no one did. And on May 19th, 1536, Anne Boleyn was beheaded in the courtyard of the Tower of London. You can visit the spot where it happened. How could this be? How could this have happened?